What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another video from Bulls to the Wall Trading. I hope you guys are having a nice Tuesday evening. For those new viewers, this is a channel that I created in order to share my experiences within the stock market and hopefully to encourage people to begin trading. I like to simplify things and hopefully get you to see that it's really not that hard and not that difficult. So if you're a new trader or if you're looking to learn how to trade, then I suggest you check out these videos and hopefully you'll find them educational and you'll learn from these videos. I am not a financial planner, I'm not a financial advisor, so anything that I discuss here, it's just my personal opinion. I'm never going to tell you what to buy. I'm never going to tell you what to sell. My goal is to teach you so you can make that decision, not me. This is going to be my watch list for February 14th, 2018. And the way that I do these videos is I break it down in two parts. I do day trading first, followed by swing trading the second half of the video. For those followers that have been watching my video for a while now, thank you very much for the support. And you might be saying, where were you for the last week? I was away on a vacation to the Northeast. For those of you that know, I'm from Florida. For those of you that don't know, now you know. So I went up there for a little vacation. So that's why I've been MIA. I've been, kind of doing things that we can't do here in Florida, such as snowboard and all that good stuff. So just trying to get back into the swing of things, and usually takes me a couple of days, but here I am. Please follow my channel, please subscribe, please thumbs up if you enjoy all these videos. You guys know the whole deal. I appreciate all the support. I have a free chat room. I will leave the link of that chat room in the description of this video, and it's a great way for you to learn as well. Everybody discusses different strategies and stocks that we may be looking at, and it's just a really cool and fun interactive way to get other people's opinions. So if you're interested in that, I will leave the link in the description of this video. So let's go ahead and start with my day trading watch list for tomorrow. The way that I day trade is momentum. So I just look for the pre-market high, intraday high, or post-market high, and I just look for the price to cross above that certain point. So the first one that I have is GRPN, which is Groupon. So we identify the high, and it happened today after the market closed, meaning the post-market, which is this gray area right here. And this black area here, that's the actual market open. So light gray is the market close or pre-market, and the dark black is the actual market hour opens, the actual hours of the market. So GRPN, we find our high of the day, which is at 545, and I will draw my line right there. That's my resistance line. And for me, for my style of day trading, which again is momentum, I want the price to come up, cross that resistance line with good volume, and hopefully that will make it so that the stock goes up. Does it necessarily mean that if it crosses it with good volume, it's going to take off? Absolutely not. It could go up 3 cents and come right back down. But that is a risk that you take when you are investing. If you are looking to invest, if you're looking to get into this as a hobby or a profession, every trade that you do, you have to understand that it could go south. Nothing is always going to work out for you. Well, I shouldn't say it like that. That sounded really bad. You have to understand that every time you invest in something, it could look absolutely beautiful to you, but it could turn sour out of nowhere, and that is the risk that a lot of people maybe don't want to look at, or they just want to ignore it. But you have to understand that every time you invest, you have to say, this could go bad, and I have to be okay with that. If you're not okay with that, then maybe this isn't for you. So again, here's my line at 545. Be conscious of the fact that it's close to 50 cents, $5.50. If you guys know my style or have been watching my videos, you know that half dollar amounts and whole dollar amounts are a big resistance point. So just keep in mind that it is close to $5.50. So that is the first one. Let me take these lines off. The next one is ZN. And again, I trade momentum or the pre-market high, whatever you guys want to call it. This isn't the only way to day trade. There's many other ways of day trading. This is the best way that I've found that worked for me. So, you know, if it's not broken, why fix it? It's my kind of theory. So the next one is ZN. As you can tell, it just had a booming day today from 225 all the way to 485 after the market closed. So again, we identify the high at 485, which is after the market closed. We put our line right there, and again, we want the same thing. We want the price to come up, cross this line with good volume, and hopefully it'll continue to go up for another nice run. Also keep in mind that you are close to $5. So I would draw another line right there, right around there. And so you're probably saying, well, what does that mean that it's close to $5? So if this stock breaks $5.85, it could see some resistance at $5. So it could just go up to $5 and come down. If you're okay with that, then you could get in at $4.86, 87 cents, whatever. If you're more comfortable getting in above $5, that could be another strategy. But just keep that in mind that it is very close. And look at the volume once it started spiking up. You know, it really took off. So that's the main thing. You want high volume if you're gonna be doing it how I do it. FOSL. This is another one that, you know, it didn't really do anything throughout the day, but it looks like it had earnings. Yep. And it did pretty good, I guess. Yeah, big earnings. So it just shot up, and it's moving a lot in the post market. So this is good. It's moving after the market closed, so that's definitely a good sign. I mean, whoa, it went from $9 to $18, 100%. It went up. Wow, that's crazy. So we identify the high, which is at around 1806, and we want the same thing, guys. So this one, it's either going to do two things. It's either going to start coming down, or by tomorrow morning it's going to make a new high. So it's not going to be 1806, it'll be, I don't know, 1815 or whatever. So right now it's kind of teetering as to where it's going to go. So but as of right now, the high is 1806, and that's what we'll leave that. Next one, SPWR. I would put my line at 750 because it's so close from 748 to 750. The chart doesn't look all that great. It's a slow mover, but it's uptrending. So I would put my line at 750. The other two or the other three that I went over, those look way better than this one, but I just like to throw different type of charts so you guys can see the difference and you guys can see what it is that I look for. DRYS at 382. Reason I like this one is because it reached the high, came down, and it's trying to come back up. So that's the reason for that one. OCN, again, the chart doesn't look all that great, but it made highs of 361, and it looks like it's hanging around there. So on this one, I would put my line right there at 361. And the last one is BW. This one's at 658. So same situation. It came up, made new highs, came down, and now it's just like cruising like 20 cents below. So 20 cents below, you know, it might sound like a lot, but you know, if you go back to the fossil one, that one jumped crazy. So anything could happen. What we're doing at nighttime when we do these watch lists is we're just identifying potential. That's all we're looking for right now is potential. So I see potential in this one because this is a high and it's fairly close. For all we know, tomorrow this could just tank down, and that's fine, but all we're doing is just identifying potential. So that's my watch list, my day trading watch list. I'm going to switch over to swing trading. I didn't get a chance to look at any charts as far as swing trading, so we're going to kind of go through this together and see if we find something. So I had some lines on some of these. I just draw lines, and so this one, it didn't do what we wanted it to do. We were probably looking for a bounce play, but it just made lower lows, so not much there. Nothing in GNC. CHK, we wanted another bounce, but it broke below. And from what I've been reading, the energy sector has been pretty bad. There's nothing here that I see. We could. Nah, it's too far out. Probably looking for a bounce play here, but it's all the way up here. So nothing there. Again, this was another bounce play, but it just broke down through support. I don't see anything here. I don't see anything there. Nope. Nope. Nah. I mean, if this one starts coming down, let me change my. If this one starts coming down, then I'd like to see a bounce play somewhere around here. And this is my support right around there. But it looks like it's rebounding back up. So if it starts coming down, then I'd like to catch it down here. Nothing here. Oh, forgot to mention, I was in OZM, I believe, as a swing, and I got out of that. It reached my stop when I was out of town, so yeah, I'm out of that. This one, I bought this one right here at the bounce, but this one was a paper trade. I'm not really seeing. Oh, okay, well, here's some potential right here. So we drew this line a while back, and it looks like it's hanging around there, the support. So if I see a green candle, I might get in, hoping for a bounce play just like it did here. So it came down, and it rebounded back up. Now it's coming down, and I'm looking for another rebound. So I'm going to keep track of this one. I'm going to mark this one, actually. JCP, that's trash. No. No. Nope. This one, I'll keep this one again because it keeps bouncing off of this support. So if it comes down again tomorrow or at some point, I'll try to catch it again. Let me see if I have that one marked. I don't. Let me take this one off. So I was here. Well, I guess on this one, I skipped this one. On this one, I could have gotten in here because it's breaking this downtrend. But, you know, I think I said it in one of my last videos. I'm focusing more on bounce plays because I see them easily. And in theory, and this is just my rationale, doesn't mean that this is correct. I feel that if you're looking at a line like this, actually, let me go to an easier one. If you're looking at a line like this, you can see every time that it touches that line, the probability is that it's going to go back up. So in my eyes, this is a far better way to invest than to buy something here when it's just doing it for the first time. I hope that makes sense. I'm not saying that I'll never buy in here, but I feel like bounce plays are a little bit more safe. And again, not everything is always going to work out, not everything is always going to go your way, but seeing it over and over again, it makes me feel a little bit better. Let me see if I can find something else in here before I leave. This one could have been a nice bounce play a couple days ago. I'll just draw it out for you guys so you guys can see where the support would be. Somewhere around there, because it came down here and it just hung around this line, and then it came down and it bounced back up. So that could have been a nice little play a couple days ago. This one, I missed this one. Same thing, another bounce play. This is where we had our support, came down, it found support, and it's bouncing back up. So I missed that one probably when I was out on my trip. Yep. Nothing really much here. Let me see if I can find one more, and then I'll leave it at that. Nope. Nope. And you know, one thing that I want to say is I look at these fairly fast. because if it's something doesn't jump out at me, I don't, I don't try to make something out of nothing. So I just look at it, and if something jumps out at me, I'll go with it, and if not, then I take it as it's not like a strong resistance or strong support. This one could be a good one. So there's support right here and up here, but it looks like it broke through. Okay, so this one isn't valid anymore. Alright, so this one could be a good one. This is NGD. Let me mark that one. Okay, I have it marked. So I'm going to keep an eye on this one tomorrow, because let me see if I can. So on this one, it came down and it bounced where this blue line is, which is what we drew, and it just kept going up and down, up and down, up and down, and now it's coming back to that line. Now the theory is that every time it comes to this line, it'll go back up. So that's what I mean when I say bounce play, is that it's coming down and bouncing off a previous line. So we're just going off of history. And if we wanted to take it a little bit further, you can say, well, it also did it over here, right here. So it's done it 1, 2, and then hopefully this is third time. So that's what I mean when I say that if I were to invest here, I would say, well, it did it 2 times before. I like my chances for it to do it a third time. So that's what I mean by that. So now let me check to see in the chat room if anybody has any requests. I don't think so. Nope, no requests. So I will leave it there, guys. Again, for all the people that have been watching my videos and in the chat room, I apologize for the absence. Again, I was enjoying some time off. I'm back in town and ready to get rolling again. Thank you everybody for the support. Thank you for all the new viewers. Thank you for all the subscribers. Thank you for all the thumbs up. If you enjoy these videos, if you enjoy my style of showing you guys, then please let me know. Please join the chat room, and let's just keep this going. I mean, I think we have a good thing. I get a lot of positive feedback, and that really makes my day. So I'll leave it there, guys. Have a good night, and I will see you again tomorrow.